I'm Danielle, and I'm a Denton County AgriLife Master Wellness Volunteer.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'm a Denton County AgriLife Master Wellness Volunteer.
Hello, my name is Hannah, and I'm a Denton County AgriLife intern.
Enjoy the presentation we prepared for you.
Welcome to today's session on MyPlate. I am excited to know that you are interested in conducting nutritional education on behalf of the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service. We greatly value our volunteers and consider them among our greatest assets. Volunteers help AgriLife Extension reach people with important and focused health education messages. I hope you enjoy today's workshop and learn new information on nutrition and how it relates to good health. Today we will discuss the USDA food guidance system called MyPlate. Nutrition education for Americans is based on the dietary guidelines and MyPlate.
Credible nutrition education is based on the dietary guidelines. They are revised every 5 years so that nutrition education and policy are consistent with the latest scientific discoveries. At the time of this recording, the current dietary guidelines are for the 2015 edition. These guidelines give science-based evidence on food and physical activity choices for optimum health. The nutrition education offered by the Texas AgriLife Extension is based on the dietary guidelines. The key messages for the dietary guidelines are to follow a healthy eating pattern across the lifespan, focus on variety, nutrient density, and amount, limit calories from added sugars and saturated fats, and reduce sodium intake, shift to healthier food and beverage choices, and support healthy eating patterns for all.
A healthy eating pattern. The dietary guidelines describe a healthy diet as one that emphasizes vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and fat-free or low-fat dairy products, includes protein foods such as fish, poultry, lean meats, beans, eggs, and nuts, and that is low in solid fats, salts, and added sugars.
The MyPlate symbol was released in 2011 by the United States Department of Agriculture. Things to know about MyPlate is that they are based on the dietary guidelines. MyPlate contains general and practical advice to help people understand what a healthy diet is and how to select foods each day as part of a healthy eating plan. MyPlate should not be used as a treatment diet for disease. People with health conditions such as diabetes should consult with a healthcare provider to decide what dietary pattern is appropriate for them. Information about MyPlate can be found on their website, choosemyplate.gov.
Behold the MyPlate food groups. The 5 food groups are grains, vegetables, fruits, dairy, and protein. As you can see, each represents a different color on the MyPlate symbol. Remember, MyPlate is not a diet prescription to treat disease. It is intended to help people better select and understand a healthy eating plan. People with diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, or other conditions should consult a doctor or dietitian about what eating plan is best for them.
Grains. Make at least half of your grains whole. There are good things that can come from eating whole grains. Studies have shown that just by eating 3 ounces of whole grains can help reduce the risk for heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and supports weight management. Also, the fiber found in whole grains can help prevent constipation. It is a good source of B vitamins, minerals, and dietary fiber. Fortified grains are an excellent source for folic acid, which you can get from most breakfast cereals. They typically contain about 25% of the daily value for folic acid. Folic acid is an important vitamin because it is needed by new cells and helps to prevent birth defects in the brain and spine. It is especially important to get the recommended 400 micrograms before and during the first few weeks of pregnancy when the baby's spine and brain begin to form.
A person following a 2,000 calorie diet should be eating 6 ounces of grains each day, whereas at least 3 of those ounces should be whole grains. For example, 1 ounce of a grain is equal to 1 slice of bread, a half cup of cooked pasta, rice, or oatmeal, 1 cup of ready-to-eat cereal, or 1 6-inch tortilla.
Grains are divided into two groups, whole grains and refined grains. Whole grains are grains that contain the entire grain kernel, such as bran, germ, and endosperm. Some examples are whole wheat flour, quinoa, brown rice, oatmeal, corn tortillas, and popcorn. Refined grains are grains without the bran or germ due to milling. Some examples are white flour, white rice, white bread, flour tortillas, de-germed cornmeal, and enriched wheat flour. Refined grains have fewer nutrients than whole grains, so remember, at least make half of your grains whole. There are many more examples of whole grains. Some of these examples are more common than others. Looking over these examples, how many of these whole grain foods have you tried? When comparing products such as 2 different brands of whole wheat bread, it is important to check the food label and select the brand with lower sodium and trans fat. By doing this, you can lower your risk for heart disease. Also, choose the brand with higher dietary fiber and folic acid, which are essential to maintaining a healthy diet. Vegetables. The key message for the vegetable food group is to use variety. Some facts to know are that many people do not eat enough vegetables. Potatoes, peas, and corn are mostly eaten. While these starchy vegetables are healthy, they lack the antioxidants and vitamin A that are found in other vegetables. Antioxidants found in vegetables may help to reduce the risk of cancer. Vary your veggies. Eat about 2.5 cups of vegetables per day for a 2,000 calorie diet. We should eat a variety of vegetables from each of the 5 subgroups each week to maintain a balanced diet. The subgroups are dark green vegetables, red and orange vegetables, beans and peas, starchy vegetables, and other vegetables. The first 3 subgroups are the most important due to their added nutrition. A 1 cup serving of vegetables equals 1 cup of raw or cooked vegetables, 1 cup of vegetable juice, 1 large tomato, 1 large sweet potato, 2 large stalks of celery. There are many benefits to eating dark green vegetables, such as broccoli, bok choy, leeks, kale, arugula, and spinach. Dark green vegetables are rich in folate. Folate helps to build new cells and is important during the first few weeks of pregnancy. They are a good source of calcium and vitamin E, which is an antioxidant. Remember, antioxidants help reduce the risk of cancer. Red and orange veggies are rich in vitamin A in the form of beta-carotene, which is an important antioxidant. Some examples include butternut squash, carrots, red peppers, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin. Many people do not get enough vegetables in their diet, but the ones they do eat tend to be limited to starchy vegetables such as corn, bananas, and potatoes. This leads to challenges of getting people to eat a variety. Therefore, starchy vegetables should be limited to allow ample opportunity to include an assortment of vegetables in the diet. The USDA Food Guide includes dry beans, peas, and soybeans in the meat and beans group, as well as a vegetable group. However, we count them only in one group. Dried beans and peas are rich in fiber and are a good source of iron. This is an important food group for vegetarians because they rely on dried beans and peas for the recommended protein to maintain a balanced diet. Vegetables that do not fall within the previous 4 subtopics are grouped as other. Some examples are artichokes, avocado, cauliflower, green beans, mushrooms, and red cabbage. These foods help add interest and flavor to healthy dishes.
Any veggie or 100% vegetable juice counts as a member of the vegetable group. Veggies may be raw, cooked, fresh, frozen, canned, dried, cut, or whole. Here are some tips when shopping for vegetables. Select fresh produce when available, and try rinsing canned vegetables to reduce sodium.
Let's focus on fruits. Fruit is a key part of our diet. It contains potassium, vitamin C, and dietary fiber. Potassium is a mineral that helps us maintain healthy blood pressure. Vitamin C boosts our immune system, and fiber aids in healthy digestion. The average adult needs 2 cups of fruit per day. Half a cup equals 1 small banana, 1 small orange, 1 large plum, and 4 strawberries.
To make better fruit choices, get fresh fruit in season, go easy on the juice, eat a variety, look for 100% juice beverages and canned fruit that are packed with juice or light syrup, and find fruit products that are low in added sugar.
Dairy. Get your calcium, and remember, choose fat-free or low-fat dairy products. Children over the age of 9 and adults need the recommended amount of 3 cups a day. 1 cup equals 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of yogurt, 1 slice of hard cheese, or 2 cups of cottage cheese.
Making better dairy choices. Choose dairy lower in saturated fat and sodium, and avoid products made with raw milk. Go lean with protein. Women need 5.5 ounces per day of protein, and men need 6.5 ounces per day of protein. 1 ounce of protein is equivalent to 1 ounce of meat, poultry, or fish, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter or almond butter, and 1/4 cup of cooked beans. When making protein choices, don't forget to eat a variety, select seafood rich in omega-3 fatty acids, and pick unsalted nuts. Here's an example of some better choices: seafood, lean meats, poultry without the skin, and also foods lower in saturated fats, lower in sodium, or if they're baked, boiled, broiled, or grilled.
Know your limits on solid fats, salts, and added sugars.
Choices. We make them every day. Should I wake up or go back to sleep? Should I go to work or call in sick? Should I choose foods with added sugars or naturally occurring sugars? Some of these decisions are harder to make than others, but having the facts can help make your decision easier. Added sugars are sugars that are added to foods during processing, preparation, or at the table. And naturally occurring sugars are sugars that occur naturally in foods. Limit your intake of added sugar to less than 10% of your total calories each day. On a 2,000 calorie eating pattern, this would equal 12 teaspoons or 50 grams of sugar. Now that you have the facts, let's see where sugar can reveal itself throughout the day and how to reduce your intake of added sugars. Party at the office? Don't worry, you can limit your added sugars without missing out. Even for dinner and dessert, you can make a few simple trade-offs to limit your intake of added sugars. much added sugar did you choose? If you go through your day choosing not to reduce your intake of added sugars, they can rack up fast. 41 teaspoons is 29 teaspoons over the recommended limit for someone following a 2,000 calorie eating pattern. By paying closer attention, you can reduce your intake of added sugars and stay within recommended limits. At the end of the day, added sugars are empty calories, which do not have vitamins and minerals. Limiting foods with added sugars is a step to create a healthy eating pattern, which helps reduce the risk of chronic disease. For more information, contact your local county extension agent and make sure to subscribe to our channel.
All about oils. Oils are rich in monounsaturated fat, polyunsaturated fat, vitamin E, and essential fatty acids. Therefore, most of the fat in your diet should come from oils. Some good sources of oils include fish, nuts, avocados, olives, corn, soybean, and oil vinegar salad dressing. And remember, limit to 5 to 6 teaspoons per day. Solid fats are high in saturated fat, trans fat, and cholesterol. They are prone to increase your risk of heart disease and raise your LDL cholesterol in the blood. Like oils, solid fats can be found in many forms such as meat, dairy products, lard, and butter. Solid fats are also made when vegetable oils go through the process of hydrogenation, producing hydrogenated oils. As nutrition educators, we offer information on the dietary guidelines, MyPlate, and the nutrition facts label. The information that we provide enables us to help consumers make better choices and live healthier lives. We do not provide diet therapy. Only licensed medical professionals can diagnose or treat disease, but we can refer them to a doctor, dietitian, or other healthcare provider. Well, we hope you enjoyed our presentation.
Thank you for your time.
And this concludes our video on MyPlate and the dietary guidelines.
Hi, I'm Danielle, and I'm a Denton County AgriLife Master Wellness Volunteer.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'm a Denton County AgriLife Master Wellness Volunteer.
Hello, my name is Hannah, and I'm a Denton County AgriLife intern.
Enjoy the presentation we prepared for you.